My first business trip from our new state was a wake-up call. What used to be a simple 3-hour drive and overnight stay became a cross-country flight in a full week away from home, from my family. I went from being able to fit everything in a carry-on for a quick trip to checking bags and packing for unpredictable Midwest weather. And that's also changed how I stay connected with my family. If your work travel situation has changed recently, or you're just tired of fighting the carry-on restrictions, let me share what worked for me. Hi, I'm Vesna, and welcome back to my channel where I share what's actually working and sometimes what's not as I build a life as a work-from-home mom in a new state. Today, I'm sharing everything I learned from my first business trip after our cross-country move, including the one Amazon purchase that made hotel rooms so much easier. So let me paint this picture for you of how things used to work. Before I moved, my office was a 3-hour drive away. I go in once a quarter, pack light, in a carry-on, stay overnight, and drive home. Easy. Now, 2 flights, layovers, sometimes delays, and because I'm traveling cross-country, it only makes sense to stay for a full work week to make it work for travel time. My first trip with the new logistic was a learning experience. I was still trying to cram everything in the carry-on, but when you're gone for a week instead of 2 days and you're traveling to the Midwest where the weather can literally swing from very chilly in the morning to 80 degrees by afternoon, carry-on only becomes a nightmare. So I made a decision. I started checking my luggage. I know it's not a revolutionary decision. And some would say, hey, carry-on only saves time for me. I understand. My husband miraculously packs everything he needs in a backpack no matter where he goes. But here's what I realized: the time I spend waiting for my bag is nothing compared to the stress I save by not having to limit what I pack. Now I can bring actual options, multiple jackets for unpredictable weather. If I spill coffee on myself during an important meeting, I have backups. And here's a game changer. I can bring all my regular skincare and hair products without worrying about TSA restrictions. And since I'm taking my bags away, I tie a bright ribbon bow on my suitcase. I know it sounds silly and probably not something, again, revolutionary, but when you're tired after a long travel day and there are 20 black suitcases on a carousel, this little ribbon is a lifesaver for me. No more standing there wondering, is this the one yours or is it someone else's? But the real MVP of my business travel is a little steamer that I bought on Amazon more than 5 years ago for maybe $20–30. I don't even remember anymore. And this thing has been a game changer for me. Instead of trying to set up an ironing board in my hotel room, and sometimes it smells, you use the iron, it smells awful. You're worried that it might leave some burn marks on your clothes. It gets ready in 30 seconds and gets wrinkled out of everything, and I can use it in a bathroom while I'm getting ready. And it's perfect for dresses, anything that gets wrinkled in your checked luggage. And 5 minutes with this steamer and everything looks professional again. Best travel investment I've ever made. Now, let me be honest about the part that about being away from the family for a full week. It's hard, really hard. The first 2 days of travel are exciting. I'm seeing my colleagues I only get to talk to on Teams calls. We're having real conversations over lunch instead of rushed Teams meetings, and there's something energizing being around other professionals who can speak your language. By day 3, I miss my family terribly. So I've developed this routine that really helps. I FaceTime my kids and husband every morning during breakfast. And this became a non-negotiable. This is a big part of my travel schedule. And here's something that I will admit, and I know I'm not alone in this, but every single business trip, I end up buying my family something to bring home. And I know it's probably spoiling them, and I know it definitely adds extra layer of logistics trying to figure it out with my schedule already being so packed. But I just when I go to a local coffee shop, I see if there are any interesting stickers there that I can buy for my kids, or maybe pack of coffee for my husband that I will probably end up enjoying myself. And let me share something with you. I immigrated here from another country as an adult, as you can probably tell by my accent. And I don't have a ton of things from my childhood. But I have these two little toys. My mom gave them to me when I was probably my daughter's age, when she went on her work trip out of town for a few days. And I still remember missing her so much. And she brought me those two. And to this day, I cherish them so much. I think in my mind, when I try to find something interesting for my business trip for my kids, I'm trying to recreate this moment, this memory for my kids. All right, back to what works for me for work travel. I always pack an extra day of clothes, just in case a flight gets delayed. That happened already several times, unfortunately. Yes, again, if you're dealing with your business travel recently changing, I would like to hear your strategies. What essentials make it easier for you? Do you have any tricks to staying connected with your family when you're away? Drop a comment, let me know. We're all trying to figure this out, how to balance our professional obligations with actually having a life. And I learn so much from what works for other people. If you're also navigating the work from home life and all the challenges that come with it, please consider subscribing. We're figuring this out together, one business trip at a time. And remember, sometimes the best investment isn't saving time, it's reducing stress. See you next week.